We have the opportunity right now to meet Emelyn, who is now 2.5, but way back at the beginning when Gregory and Carmen were expecting her. Carmen, tell me what exactly happened. This, I guess, preterm contraction started up?
Yes, I was at work in Altamont, and all of a sudden I started feeling these sharp pains. With my first pregnancy, I didn't have contractions. I kind of went into full emergency C-section when having him, and I made it to another county, which unfortunately I was discharged, and they were supposed to immediately send me to high-risk clinic. The next day, my prenatal doctor sent me to Winnie Palmer, where I was treated by Dr. Cates, and she immediately discovered that I was suffering of polyhydramnios. Basically what that is that is excessive amniotic fluid in the sac, and it causes preterm labor contractions. She was able to assist me and treat it immediately. From the time I was 5 months to 9 months with Emelyn, I still had contractions, but she was able to be full term. She made it to 40 weeks.
But she was born with neonatal jaundice, right?
Yes, she was. It's really common in my family. A brother of mine died of it back in the 60s, and my sisters were all treated, were done transfusions. I was born in the 80s, so medicine was available at that time, and they treated me during the time I was in my mother's womb. But both of my children had jaundice. After she was treated 2 days at Winnie Palmer, she had to be hospitalized again, unfortunately.
How is she doing now?
She's doing great. The only thing she has now and is a speech delay. She does suffer a speech delay. And Jalen here, who is 4, he's been seeing Arnold Palmer Rehabilitation Center for occupational therapy, and he sees it for sensory processing disorder.
Wow, you want to say hi? Can you say hi?
Say hi.
Hi. Well, Daddy, you have your hands full there. So obviously, are you pretty shocked at what they can get done here?
Yes, I am, believe me, because I didn't get any answers at the other facility where I was at, and they immediately just gave me a shot and was like, oh, you could go home, you'll be fine. And then when Dr. Case was like, you could have delivered this child at home if you would have not came. It was like you could have had a miscarriage. And it was just crazy how quickly everything was done, and it was immediately diagnosed. Meanwhile, it took them, almost a day. I was there for almost a day at the facility, and nothing was done. So they know in less than, 5 hours, they immediately treated me. I was good. They had me on bed rest for like 2 weeks, and I was back on my feet.
Saved your daughter's life, probably.
Yeah, they did.
Absolutely. Well, for those that are listening right now, a lot of women, expecting as you were, what would you tell them?
I would definitely recommend Winnie Palmer. I work with a lot of women in my area. I'm from the Osceola County, and I'm a nurse as well, and I always inform them, if you know you're high risk, don't wait a second. Immediately get attention from Winnie Palmer. I love the facility. It's great if you see. It's wonderful. It's big. They're very attentive. They immediately diagnose the situation, and they try to treat it as well as possible. They don't. You don't have to wait in that sense. It's just wonderful.
All right, Carmen, Gregory. Again, you do have your hands full there, man.
Hands on Daddy.
Yeah, that's good for you, though. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Bye, Emelyn. What?
She's saying, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi. I got the teacher.
Okay.
They love it when they can hear that in the headphones. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
wow, this is cool. All right, you guys, thanks a lot.
No, thank you, guys.
We're gonna edit that up.